What's up friends, welcome back to TV Box Top, and today I have a brand new projector from HAPPRUN. This latest model boasts of having 1000 ANSI Lumens, 4K video support, Wi-Fi 6 technology, and a fully automated focus and keystone adjustment. This is the HAPPRUN JQ820 full-size projector. In this video, we take a look at its design, firmware interface, its compatibility with connected devices, and its display and sound quality. So thanks go out to HAPPRUN for sending this projector for review, and without further ado, let's get started. So this projector has a native resolution of 1920 by 1080p. It has a brightness of 1000 ANSI lumens, a contrast ratio of 20,000 to 1, an LED light source and LCD display. It can display ratios of 16 by 9 and 4 by 3. It has an LED lamp life of 100,000 hours and an 8-watt built-in speaker. So welcome back, and after your unboxing, let's take a look at what you get inside. First, you have the JQ820 model itself. You get one infrared remote control, one HDMI cable, one AC power cable, and a pair of user manuals. And now for its design. Its entire body is made of plastic, measuring 10.5 inches wide by 9.25 inches long by 4.5 inches tall. At the front, it has a front-facing IR sensor, its autofocus and auto keystone camera, and its 2.5 inches glass-coated projector lens. For connecting ports, at the back, you have two HDMI inputs, two USB ports, one AV port, a headphone jack, its rear-facing IR sensor, and its AC power socket. It also states that the auto keystone feature works best at a maximum angle of 15 degrees. To its right, you have its intake vent with a removable dust filter. And to its left, you have its built-in speaker and its exhaust vent. At the top, this projector has no manual buttons, only a single power button and an LED power light. And to its base has 4 rubber feet, a screw-type kickstand, and its ceiling mounting screws are located beneath each rubber foot. So here I have it set up on a projector stand at 8 feet 2.4 meters from my 74 inches projector screen, and this is due to my limited space. I'm also using an ALR white projector fabric which enhances its display by over 50%. To get your hands on this fabric, see the link in the description. So when you start up for the first time, you have a simple HAPPRUN splash screen, then the option to select your language, then you have its first autofocus calibration, followed by its main launcher. So let's have a look at its main menu and settings area. Its main menu consists of a left panel to switch between its HDMI and auxiliary inputs. On the main panel, you have shortcuts to access files and media connected via its USB ports such as videos, photos, music, and Office documents. At the top, you have iOS Cast and Miracast for connecting to your mobile devices, and you have a shortcut for customer support. Its settings area consists of network settings where you can connect to dual band 2.4 and 5 GHz Wi-Fi 6 networks. You have Bluetooth settings for connecting to wireless remote controls, Bluetooth headphones, speakers, gamepad controllers, and AV receivers. You have projection settings where you can adjust its projection direction. You can switch its auto keystone feature on or off. You can manually adjust its 4-point corner keystone correction. You can enable or disable its autofocus feature. You can manually adjust its digital focus. You have 50% digital zoom. And you have correction settings where you can reset all keystone corrections, and you can enable or disable auto keystone correction and autofocus on startup. Under System Update, you can perform wireless online firmware updates as well as local updates via USB. You also have the option to reset to factory default settings. Under Other Settings, you can switch between source inputs. You have some power on options. You can change its language. You can schedule shutdown via its sleep timer setting. You have screen saver timer setting. And you have a new feature which is HDMI ARC. This can come in handy for connecting to your AV receiver directly via HDMI cable instead of using Bluetooth. And under About, you have its firmware version and MAC address. I will now test its ability to play media via its USB ports. I will start with videos. The sales page states that it has 4K support, but in my opinion, this is not the case. 4K support to me means that it can play 4K HDR videos internally from external storage. In my testing, it can only play 1080p videos. When you attempt to play any 4K video, it fails to play. So let's take a look at some 1080p video playback. In the settings area, if you did not see any audio or video options, those settings only become available when playing a video or when you are in HDMI input source mode.
The nightmare begins. I did what I do to protect our world. You can't control anything strange. You opened the doorway between universes, and we don't know who or what will walk through it. Were once used for battle. Now they're but humble tools for peace. I need to figure out exactly who I am. Tell me something. What do you know about Wakanda? It's a third world country. Textiles, shepherds, cool outfits, all a front. Explorers have searched for it. Called it El Dorado. They looked for it in South America. But it was in Africa the whole time. Never occurred to me that one might come from above. Space invasion, big car chase. Truth be told, I was ready to hang it up till I met you today. So you're not from around here?
It's hard to explain. I keep having these memories.
For playing images in a loop, you select Photos from the main menu, browse to your folder containing your images, and select any image to begin playing all the images in that folder in a loop. Each image takes approximately 5 to 8 seconds to switch to the next image, but unfortunately, there are no fancy transition settings or settings to change the speed of the transition. For playing Office documents, from the main menu, select Office Suite. Browse to your folder containing your documents, and the Office Suite program can open Word, Excel, PDFs, and PowerPoint documents. And with music, it's standard. You can play any MP3 or WAV format audio files. For mobile screen mirroring or casting your Android or iOS mobile phones, you simply open Mirrorcast or iOS Cast and scan with your mobile phone for the wireless ID. With devices connected via HDMI, such as cam recorders, gaming consoles, laptops, and Android boxes, you simply connect your device and switch the source input. A key feature is when connected to a Google certified Android TV box with HDCP protection. This projector can handle any Google certified streaming device and play services such as Netflix with both video and audio. So, to test its optimal display quality, I will connect an Android TV box and play a 4K AV1 video after I adjust its autofocus and picture settings. So what I can tell you is that this projector has very bright lumens and its display quality is really good. They were not kidding when they said that it has 1000 ANSI lumens. So its internal speaker is adequate and delivers good audio. But if you want a real cinematic experience, I suggest you connect to a Bluetooth sound system or AV receiver via HDMI ARC. Here I connected to my AV receiver via Bluetooth, and let's listen for sound quality or latency during playback. I tried connecting via HDMI ARC, but its signal to my receiver kept dropping even though I tried multiple types of cable for the best reception.
Did what I had to do to protect our world.
If you are into gaming on projectors, here's a sample of the graphics quality you get. I'm also using a gamepad connected to my PC and I'm not experiencing any latency when gaming through the projector. Its built-in cooling fan has variable speeds depending on the temperature of the projector, so it has a quiet idle operating temperature of 41 decibels. In summary, the HAPPRUN JQ820 is a great all-round modern-day projector with bright lumens and the latest tech features. It has sharp edges and lots of headroom for brightness and color adjustments. It's compatible with certified streaming devices and can work with Android and iOS mobile phones. On the downside, they need to release one more firmware update to fix an issue with the ARC cutting on and off. So that brings to an end my review. If you are interested, you can get it at 15% off right now at the time of making this video for only $254 from the regular price of $299. So if you are interested, use the affiliate link I placed in the description directly below this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button and ringing the notifications bell. This way, you support the work that I do here, as well as you'll receive notifications each time I release new videos, offer second-hand prices, or decide to do a giveaway. Thanks for taking the time to watch my video, stay connected, and see you in the next one.